So we saw Milan San Remo yesterday. I did a video about how Peter Sagan lost, got beaten by a 62 kilo skinny climber, Julian Alaphilippe. People said I've been mean to Alaphilippe. I wasn't. He's a skinny climber, 62 kilo rider who built his sprint up and he smoked Sagan. Sagan wasn't looking. If Sagan had a mirror on his bike, he would have won the race. No doubt. Where'd that bolt go? We'll find it later. This is the Cat Eye BM45. This is the mirror. If Sagan had this on his handlebars, he would have won Milan San Remo. This is like a $20, $30 mirror on eBay. Bike shops, whatever. It's called the Cat Eye BM45. Goes in your handlebar. Just plugs in like that. Fits in like less than a minute. Alright, so you got this little bar here. Angle it down so you can see where you're going. And all you have to do, all Sagan would have had to do is go to the left side and just be looking straight ahead, getting that breathing, building up that blood pressure, getting ready for the sprint. As soon as you go like that, you can't breathe properly. You can't breathe properly. People want to take it in context all the time. People love to take me out of context, which I get it. I troll people get triggered, they want to trash or whatever, they take me out of context. Durianrider, you said if you turn around you can't breathe. I can breathe right now. But I'm probably getting like 60-70% of my lung capacity. This is the best test. If you want to know if looking back kills your sprint or kills your climbing, do this test. Sit on a fit ball, sit on your bike, breathe from your belly, your diaphragm. Big deep breath, right? You get max breathing. Now, go over here and try and breathe. You know, just sitting there, you can tell you can't breathe as good. Now, do that when you're doing 400 watts or 600 watts. Now, I know a lot of people out there who could take my shit. They don't ride very hard. They think they do, but they can't. You know, they're undercarbed or whatever, or they're fat or whatever. Or they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But they're ready to critique someone who's smoking on any sprint or any climb or whatever, or even downhill, etc. You know, or all round, I'd smoke them. Do tactics, etc. Tactics, definitely smoking them. I even see pro bike races where I'm like, what the fuck were they doing? Maybe they were paid to lose. Maybe someone said, look, I'll give you 500,000 euros or 20,000 euros if I win today. So what they do is they look to the left and you go on the right. Oh, misjudged the sprint. And the fans are like, oh my God. So that happens. People buy bike races. They buy bike races. Sponsors pay riders to win on their product. There's money changing hands. There's a little bit of, dodgies going on there. That happens all the time. Happens all the time. Now, a lot of people don't believe that. They don't want to believe that. They think it's like, whatever. People don't take drugs. People don't buy races. It fucking happens. It still happens. Anyway, so having that mirror on the bike, huge tactical advantage, because no longer do you have to, you can sit to the left or sit to the right, wherever your mirror is, That's what Sagan had to do yesterday. You stay on the front. He's got the best jump. He's got the best power. Stay on the front, move to the left, and now all of a sudden, anyone who wants to pass him has to pass on the right. So he can be looking up, breathing, looking down his mirror, just sussing it, just pedaling, looking up, looking down, looking up, getting that straight chin, straight line of sight. And as soon as he sees that move from the other guys, he's on it before they even come around him. He was looking to the right and they came on the left. He's, he didn't mistime the sprint. He couldn't see the attack. He couldn't see it because he was looking the wrong way. So, some people out there saying he sold the win to Alaphilippe. I don't believe he did. I believe that he didn't have a mirror on his bike, didn't have this little 20, 30 gram, 10 gram, whatever the fuck they weigh. Look at that. I can see. You can sort of see what's going on there. You can see, where's the cat? There's the cat there. Look, I'm watching the cat, I'm looking at you guys and watching the cat at the same time. There's another cat. There's another one, you know what I mean? So we can watch the cat. We don't have to turn around like that. We can have our eyes straight and watch the cat run around. Look at that. The cat can't surprise me, can it? So if that cat wanted to jump up and bite me in the nuts, I can see it coming. There's another cat running around. Look at that. You know what I mean? So it's such a good... And look at my breathing. Straight ahead. So I'm getting that full sprint pump. Going to build it up. Going to smash these motherfuckers on the line. Tactically, this is the future of pro cycling. But I know people in there like, you can't put a mirror on a bike. He's a professional cyclist. And these people are dogmatic. They're not pragmatic. Oh, it's not a car. You can't put a mirror on it. But then they're using, mirrors in F1. Oh, that's an F1. Whenever you're looking where you see where your competition is, it's a lot safer to look in a mirror to sort of suss, you know what I mean? Especially when there's a fucking wheel that far in front and you're thinking, who's in my wheel, and you're looking around. The wheel's that far in front. If you've got a mirror, you can have your eyes, one eye on the wheel and just be looking like that. It's fucking so much safer, man. So much safer. The amount of crashes, I've done hundreds of bike races and I've seen so many crashes. People look over the shoulder, the guy in front gets out of the saddle, gets the water ball, slows down, they overlap wheels, big crash. I've seen it so many times, man. All totally avoided looking in the mirror. But again, people aren't going to do that, just like they didn't do clipless pedals. Clipless pedals or carbon bikes is a bit sauce. And now you have these things called disc brakes, which nobody needs in the pro peloton. There's no pro cyclists out there. If you talk to them one-on-one, or if you've got any friends who race in the world tours, you know, friends of friends or whatever, no pro cyclist in 2019 is going, yay, disc brakes. They'll say that for their sponsors. They might say it on social media, hey, you guys need disc brake bike, check it out. But deep down, no pro rider needs disc brakes. Cyclocross, yeah, the mud's good. But in the road cycling, they're so good because they don't use fucking brakes hardly, man. You know, you want to be a pro cyclist, you got to be psychotic on the downhills. You got to have no regard for your safety, really, because you can't. Because if you're thinking, oh god, what if, and you're doing 100k an hour down a hill or 60k into the corner, there's a big stone wall there. You can't have those self-doubt, otherwise you got to be willing to be in a wheelchair to be a pro cyclist. So that's your harsh reality. But again, the average punter out there watching GCN or my videos or Velo Views or Bike Radar or whatever doesn't understand what goes on behind the scenes. There's that mirror and watch the cats, you know. So I can watch you guys and watch the cats. This is power right here. Tactics, my friends, tactics. You know, you got an extra eye, man. You got an extra eye on your bike. You got an eye on the back of your head. No one surprises me on Norton Summit with an attack. I see it coming, man. I see it coming. You know, like this is a huge reason I drop so many people on climbs, because I can see how much fatigue they've got, and that gives me a big mental boost. When I see someone's face really relaxed, I'm thinking, oh, this guy's or girl's got some good form. But if I see him really struggling, that gives that mental boost for me. Go, okay, they're hurting too, I'm hurting too. Whoever's going to hurt the most is going to go for it. So this is great when you've got people who have similar level of fitness to you, or maybe they've got a better kick on you. You'll see that kick coming, and you can get that counter attack going up good. So even the Australian Nationals we saw this year, we saw Chris Harper lost the race. He was the strongest guy, easily the strongest guy on the day. But he, didn't have a mirror on his bike. He didn't see Freebird coming up. And him and Cameron Meyer sort of like foxing around. Man, Chris should have just put the mirror on the bike and just held it 400, 450 watts. Would have smoked everyone. Would have soloed across the line. May have even had a pro contract by now. Definitely can do it, but doesn't get the wins because the tactics aren't there. The motor's there. But unless you've got wins to show for it, you sort of go unnoticed. You go unnoticed. In today's cutthroat peloton, you go unnoticed. There's that blue bowl there. You know what I mean? Where's another cat? So this is a pussy hunting mirror. This is the reality we're talking about. But again, we live, and this is where I sort of get a bit frustrated. We live in a society where people are like, oh, but it's not on the TV says this. Or if Peter Sagan rocked this mirror would sell fucking millions overnight. But all the same people who are going, oh, mirrors for fucking idiots, you're a cafe ride, blah, blah, blah. Then as soon as Sagan's rocking this, oh my god, like I've got a Peter Sagan limited edition mirror. Yeah, mirror's so good. Oh, it's such a good thing to have. That's how much power Peter Sagan's got. Specialized paid Sagan big money to race the Tarmac and Venge last year at the Tour de France. And that changed the whole fucking industry, man. Now everyone's buying a disc brake bike. Not everyone, but most people out there buying disc brake. I'm going to get disc brake, I'm going to get disc brake. And then they buy a disc brake bike and they're like, this shit's fucking sluggish, man. On a hot, sunny, warm day, you ride a rim brake or a disc brake, same bike, Specialized Tarmac S-Works or a giant... I got, the bling bikes, the bling. And, man, there's no way, a disc brake bike is better up a hill or in a road race. It's not. It's not. For gravel riding, yes. When you're in the mud, yes. Cross-country mountain biking, yes. Bike messenger in the rain, yes. For performance road riding, no. If you're a total noob, going down some big mountains, yes. If you're on carbon clinches and you're a heavyweight guy, you're fat, you're eating too much bacon, yes. You're going to blow your carbon clinches otherwise if you don't know how to use your brakes. But otherwise, it's just an unnecessary thing pushed by the cycling industry, and they're going to make money, man. The rim brake bikes out there are so good now. How do they get... Here's an example. There's two giant fires. both medium large, top of the range, Dura-Ace, the best you can get. Dura-Ace wheels, Zip Toe 2s. The rim brake version, way faster, way more responsive, way more aggressive, same identical geometry. All right? Two different bikes, ride totally different. Same seats, same bars, same group set, same gearing, etc., etc. Disc brake bike feels so sluggish, same tyres, big differences there. Test ride then decide, simple as that, and you don't have to agree with me, but you're still wrong. The mirror is the biggest performance enhancing thing pro cyclists aren't using today. You got double rider, durianrider, here you got triple rider, you got 1, 2, 3, there's even more in there. We're breeding, we're multiplying. Some people are having panic attack now. Too many durianriders on the internet. There you go, it's the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, man.